Good morning, dear students. In my last two classes, we discussed about what is cost management, its meaning and definition. We also discussed about the difference between financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. Today, we shall discuss about the different objectives of cost management. I am Dr. Uma B. Pujar, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Dharwad. Cost management involves various activities such as collecting, analyzing, evaluating, and reporting cost statistics for budgeting. By implementing an effective cost management system, a company's overall budgeting can be brought under control. The main objectives of cost management are cost control and cost reduction. So these are the main two objectives wherein the cost management concentrates. But there are other various objectives which we have to study here. So let us see what are the different objectives of cost management. Cost control, cost reduction. It acts as a determinant of business success. It helps in decision making. It also helps in measurement of performance. It acts as advisory role, optimum utilization of resources, interpretation of financial documents, formulating plans and policies, and lastly, it minimizes the wastage in the process of operation of the business. So now let us discuss these things one by one. The first point is cost control. The very objective of cost management is to control the cost. Cost control refers to management actions to keep the costs within standards or within the budget. It aims at accomplishing conformity between actual results and standards or budgets. Cost control can be defined as the comparative analysis of actual costs with appropriate standards or budgets to facilitate performance evaluation and formulation of corrective measures. It aims at accomplishing conformity between actual results and standards. A systematic and fair plan of motivation to encourage workers to accomplish budgetary goals. Follow up to ensure that corrective measures are being effectively applied are used through the use of standard costing, and departmental control is made possible through the use of budget. The objective of cost control is the performance of the same job at the lower cost or a better performance for the same cost. And the next objective is cost reduction. Cost reduction may be defined as a planned positive approach to bring costs down. It implies real and permanent reduction in the cost unit of goods manufactured or services rendered without changing the quality or suitability for the use intended. That is, without reducing their value in terms of utility or satisfaction to the customers. The goal of cost reduction is achieved in two ways. One is by reducing the cost per unit, and secondly, by increasing productivity. It uses techniques like value engineering, value analysis, work study, operation research, ABC analysis, simplification and standardization, and many more techniques. Let us move on to third objective, that is element of business growth or success. Sound Cost management is the index of the success of an enterprise, its existence and growth. Cost management makes possible the use of available resources in the form of four M's, that is, men, materials, machines, and money more effectively. Thus, it helps in preparation of plans for development and expansion and their successful execution. Next point, focal point of decision making. So, one of the objectives of cost management is that it helps in decision making. It focuses mainly on taking a good, timely decisions. It provides scientific analysis of facts and figures, which is very, very useful in decision making. It helps on evaluating the profitability of the project in the given circumstances so that a proper decisions can be taken to minimize the risk involved in the project. It also helps in measurement of performance. The performance of the firm can be measured by its financial results, that is, by the size of its earnings. Risk and profitability are two major factors which jointly determine the value of the firm. Financial decisions which increase the risk will reduce the value of the firm, and on the other hand, financial decisions which increases the profitability will enhance the value of the firm. Therefore, risk and profitability are two essential ingredients of the business concern as observed. Financial decisions affect the size of the earnings stream or profitability and the riskness of the firm. Policy decisions affects risk and profitability as well. And next, the next objective is advisory role. It helps in giving a timely advice to the management. It plays a very important role in the success of business organization by advising top management to give to take right decision at right time. It represents important facts and figures regarding financial positions and performance of various segments of the firm to evaluate the progress of the firm and to amend or to change suitably the principles of the firm. And next is it helps in optimum utilization of resources. You know what are the resources here? We have, as I said you, there are four M's which are the factors used in the production activities, that is men, money, material and machinery. All these resources are being optimally utilized by using cost management. Sound cost management emphasizes the optimum utilization of resources of the enterprise. In fact, the failure of a business enterprise is not always the result of inadequate finance, but it is the result of defective management of funds. Effective cost management plays the important role in the maximum exploitation and utilization of the enterprise resources. Effective utilization of financial resources is of great significance. It gives maximum returns by increasing the productivity of capital funds. And next, the eighth point is interpretation of financial documents. So, what are these financial documents? So, we have a different financial documents. We prepare profit and loss account, we prepare balance sheet, we prepare some cost sheets, and many more. As and when the management requires, the managers will provide some financial data or documents to the management as and when required. Financial information is provided by the management accountant to the management as and when required. It is presented in such a way that it is easy to interpret and understand the financial aspects of the business. It presents the information with the help of statistical tools and devices like charts, diagrams, graphs, etc., which can be at a glance, the management will quickly grasp the position of the company. And the next point is formulating plans and policies. The cost management helps the business organization to formulate its plans and policies. Planning involves forecasting or anticipating on the basis of available information. It facilitates the setting of goals, framing policies, determining the alternatives, strategies, and deciding the programs of activities. It also provides the statements in the light of past results and gives the estimation for the future. So, cost management, it gives the estimation costs, what can be or what will be the cost for the future plan. We'll move on to next and the last objective of cost management, that is minimizing the wastage. So to control the cost and to reduce the cost, we have to minimize the wastage in the process of manufacturing or giving the services. As cost and management accounting is concerned with the detailed breakup of costs, it is possible to check various forms of wastages or losses by adopting different cost techniques. The wastages or inefficiencies in case of materials, labor, and overhead costs can be identified and minimized or eliminated from the system. So, it takes helps of different tools and techniques like value chain, benchmarking, ABC analysis, and many more techniques like target costing, Kaizen costing, and life cycle costing. We have different tools and techniques which we are going to study in the next part. I will be giving details of the two also. So these are the different objectives of cost management. So in my next session, I'll be coming out with different tools and techniques for the next class. Until then, we'll have a nice time. Meet you in the next session. Bye bye. Thank you.